You won't believe who Sam Elliott refuses to work with, and why it still matters. Imagine being one of the most respected actors in Hollywood. You've earned your stripes, you've stayed true to yourself, and you've become a symbol of old-school grit. But even legends have lines they won't cross. Sam Elliott, the mustached icon of American westerns, has spent decades in the spotlight, but he's also carried a quiet list of people he never wants to share a set with again. And trust me, these aren't just petty feuds or bruised egos. These were moments that shaped how Sam sees acting, the industry, and the values he refuses to let die. Sam Elliott isn't just known for his deep drawl, or those roles where he looks like he just rode out of a dust storm. He's the real deal. Raised on ranches, lived the life, and brought that authenticity to every line he's ever delivered. So when Hollywood casts a city slicker in cowboy boots, Sam notices. And he doesn't always stay silent. Let's talk Kevin Costner. Now, a lot of folks love him in Yellowstone. Big drama, sweeping landscapes, growling voice. It's got all the hits. But Sam? He wasn't buying it. Said Costner looked more like a model in a cowboy costume than a man who's ever wrangled cattle at dawn. Behind closed doors, Sam told a friend, "He acts like a rancher the way a kid plays dress-up." Ouch. And when Yellowstone offered Sam a guest spot, he shut it down immediately. No thanks, not his kind of Western. To him, that show wasn't a tribute to the West. It was a glammed-up soap opera with cowboy hats. Sam believes Westerns should carry quiet strength and unspoken codes, not Instagram-ready drama and glossy lighting. He's not out here for sparkle. He's here for soul. And if you thought that clash was big, wait till you hear about the power of the dog. In 2021, Sam went on a podcast and torched the film. No sugarcoating, no polite hedging. He tore into the tone, the pacing, and especially Benedict Cumberbatch's performance. The British actor's version of a tortured rancher didn't sit right with Sam. He flat out asked, "What the hell does this Brit know about the American West?" Fans online lost it. Some said Sam was being stubborn, a relic of a bygone era. But Sam didn't backtrack, not 1 inch. He saw that movie as disrespecting a whole way of life, and he wasn't afraid to say so. To him, Westerns aren't just a genre. They're a code. You don't fake it. You live it. And if you don't get that, Sam doesn't have time for you. Now, this next one might surprise you. Ashton Kutcher. Yep, the goofy guy from that 70s show. When they teamed up for The Ranch, folks expected a mentor-mentee bond. What they got instead? Cold professionalism. No shouting, no drama, but the tension on set? You could cut it with a butter knife. Sam never made a public fuss, but he told crew members behind the scenes, "Nice guy, not a real actor." Why? Because to Sam, Kutcher represented everything wrong with modern Hollywood. Viral fame, tech ventures, charm without depth. Sam saw a guy who rode algorithms to the top, not someone who fought tooth and nail to master the craft. Ashton sang Sam's praises in interviews, called him a legend. But Sam? He just didn't feel it. Said Kutcher acted like someone who learned acting from a YouTube tutorial. And for a man who believes real talent comes from truth and time, that was unforgivable. Let's keep going, because this next name lit a fire under Sam like you wouldn't believe. Nicolas Cage. Loud, flashy, unpredictable. Some call him brilliant. Sam calls him a firework. Big bang, no real heat. The two worked together on Ghost Rider, and while Sam kept things civil, you could tell he wasn't impressed. He later slammed unnamed actors who turn every movie into their personal stage play. Yeah, we all know who he meant. To Sam, Cage isn't crafting characters. He's putting on a show. And while audiences might cheer for the chaos, Sam's not clapping. He's the kind of actor who believes in restraint, stillness, the pause between words. That, to him, is real power, not flailing arms and dramatic outbursts. Now this one hurts, because it started as a real friendship. Sam and Jeff Bridges were like soul brothers. Same vibe, same quiet strength. They worked magic together in The Big Lebowski, and off-screen, they shared laughs, respect, and late-night talks. But after Jeff won his Oscar for Crazy Heart, Sam noticed a shift. Suddenly, Jeff was showing up in designer suits, giving polished interviews, and wearing political slogans to red carpets. Sam didn't hate him, but he did feel something had been lost. A kind of grounded honesty, replaced with Hollywood gloss. He once said in an interview, "Some folks change, others just reveal who they always were." People close to him said that line was aimed straight at Bridges. Since then, no joint appearances, no public support. Just silence, the kind that says more than any feud ever could. And finally, Jared Leto. You've probably heard the stories. The method acting, the rats, the never-break character nonsense. Sam couldn't stand it. Called it theatrics in a talent mask. He believes acting should be quiet work, not a circus stunt. Leto signed on to a project Sam was circling, and Sam walked away. No argument, no shade, just a firm line in the sand. If acting turns into a gimmick, Sam's out. You see, Sam Elliott isn't clinging to the past because he's afraid of change. He just believes that growth should deepen your roots, not turn you into something fake. That acting isn't about trending, it's about truth. That fame should never outshine the story. He lives what he preaches, still drives the same old truck, mends his fences, feeds his horses before checking his phone. And when a studio calls, he reads the script alone at his kitchen table. If the words don't ring true, he turns the part down, no matter how big the paycheck. One time, a young actor asked him for advice. Sam looked him dead in the eye and said, "Don't chase the camera, let the camera chase you." Now that's the kind of wisdom Hollywood can't fake. So next time you see a flashy film or hear about some viral actor making headlines, think about Sam Elliott. Somewhere out there, on a quiet ranch at dawn, he's feeding the horses, watching the sunrise, and sticking to his code, no matter who's watching. If that kind of dedication hits you like it hit me, do the man a favor, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Because in a world full of noise, we could all use a little more truth. Catch you on the next ride.